Hello everyone, Pallites everywhere. Welcome back to the A through Z playthrough. We finished off that really close game with Jaina Proudmoore, and now we're moving on to Johanna, the one that gives us hope. She is a pretty tanky character. We just did a warm-up game with her because I think the last time I played Johanna was last year's A through Z. It's been quite some time. It kind of felt like I was riding a bike, though. It's all very straightforward. She doesn't seem like she's a very complicated character in a really good way. As far as her changes in this past year, she lost the 25 passive physical armor that she had back when all the other warriors lost it. So to compensate for that, she was given 25 more physical armor on her block with Reinforce at level 1. She was also given... I didn't write her initial... She got 2 health nerfs, because basically after the armor was removed, people thought she was a little weak. Or health buffs. So I don't remember what her starting number is at. It was at 2,400 something, I think. And that was taken up to 2,700. And she also got about a whole point, or 0.1 health regen per second as well. The other change that we have for Johanna is that at level 4, her W ability, Eternal Retaliation, does give her a little bit of mana back. I actually might not mind that at all. Johanna was one of those characters that when she came out, she broke the game in ways that people weren't expecting. Her lane clear was so good, along with Leorix at the time as well. He's been totally reworked since then, but it was so good that they actually had to reclassify the difference between a minion and a monster, because the team that had Johanna on the Infernal Shrines could just group all of the fucking monsters up and kill them with a single condemn. It was actually pretty stupid. So that's why objective creatures are called monsters. There's your fun fact for the day. Like I said, I don't play her very often, but I feel like I'm a decent tank player. We have a team full of viewers here, and the party composition looks pretty good. So here's hoping we have a good game.
The crusade calls.
All right, back to my farm game. Back to the real grind. Yeah. Oh, let me feed these rabbits. Guys, I have to harvest my trees so I can bring it over to the fruit stand and turn it into jam. And then once I turn it into jam, I can bring it over to the jam press and then take my jam to the county fair and get ribbons because my jam's so fucking good that it wins a prize. And then I can use those ribbons to buy sprinklers so I can make it so those watermelons that I'm growing that take 2 fucking days to grow, all of a sudden only take 1 day to grow. I have a problem. I have such a problem. Please send help.
Yes, the battle will begin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Dragonshire map today. At level 1, we are going to be going for the Laws of Hope. This allows us to heal for 30% of our maximum HP, as well as give us a little bit of health regen back over time. So it's going to increase us from a 5.84 health regen per second up to a 7.41. The friendly team, Johanna, Sonia, Cassia, Lucio, and Kelt the motherfucking Zod. The enemy team, Alarak, Lily, Varian, Azmodan, and Stitches. Do I have Sonia as an announcer? Is that what's happening? Hi, team. I mean, I'm not really looking to do too much here, but...
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and blind the Varian. Last game, we had a Twin Blades Varian Ren, and I actually felt like I mitigated quite a bit of his damage. It felt really good. All right, make sure you don't get hooked. I got it. I'll take it for you. We need someone to soak top, and then as a team, especially because we have a Lucio and we can rotate between lanes quickly, what we should be doing is using Johanna's lane clear as well as the lane clear of our friendly team. We should be using that to soak one lane, immediately rotate to the other, and then soak the other lane. So we just soak bottom. Now we would rotate middle, clear this out as fast as possible, and then keep rotating as a team. That's what we should do. Are we going to do that? I don't know. Who knows, man? Actually, Johanna was one of the characters that first helped to make the strategy even a feasible thing that you could do. Her and Sylvanas and Basically anyone that can clear a lane really quickly. Kel'Thas, you can clear lanes pretty fast. They make it so you can start to pile up XP on this enemy team, and if they're not matching you in each lane, or clearing it as fast as you are, then you just completely pull ahead. And there's not too much that they can do about it. Now, what do you do if the shrine's bottom? Well, yeah, we could stay down there a little bit for that. I saw that hook coming in my brain. Not gonna get me with your fucking hooks. KT's channeling the objective. Sonya looks like she might be having some trouble up top. She's gonna be backing up.
Make your peace quickly.
Oh, she has 2 people up top. Well, that's great for us. You guys could chase him. I'll keep getting the XP. Now, Johanna used to be able to clear minions with a talent called Knight Takes Pawn, and I believe it used to give her 300% increased damage to minions and mercenaries. Sorry, couldn't word there for a second. Minions and mercenaries. Then, then that became like a mandatory talent pickup, so they went back and they revised Johanna just a tad and made it so that she had it in baseline. So every condemn has a little bit of Knight Takes Pawn in it. But it's not like it does crazy damage anymore. It was nerfed down to what I believe is... You can't kick me. 200% rather than the 300% that it used to have. Now, those numbers may not be entirely accurate. Johanna's trait on a 20-second cooldown allows her to get Iron Skinned, which makes her completely immune to crowd control, like what we just saw the Dragon Knight try to do. The smash is going in. We're trying to bring him back to help our Kel'Thuzad get away. Really, your job on Johanna is to provide as much peeling and space as you possibly can. Her E ability on a 12-second cooldown is an area of effect blind that allows you to completely stop any damage from any auto attackers. Now, there are some caveats to this that you need to know. The traits for... We're totally fine. The trait for Karazim will still continue to proc, although you're not receiving any damage while he's blinded. And I'm sure there's a few more instances that kind of work like that. The entirety of the enemy team is pushing down the middle lane here. Smash Varian looking to smash. We're going to try to blind him as he's running away and maybe pick up a kill here. We are knocked back by Alarak, and I am completely out of mana, so I am going to be heading back here. Like I said, there is a talent at level 4 that helps you get mana back. Maybe that's worth picking up now. I was just kind of going with whatever the most popular build was for Johanna. And this build, you know, isn't too much of a deviation from how she used to play a year ago when I remember playing him. Chat saying that Knight Takes Pawn was 400 on release, so it's been nerfed a little bit. So, last game I used Blessed Momentum, and I was just sitting there swinging into Varian as he came up to fight me, just to see how much I could proc it. And it didn't seem like I was actually able to get too much cooldown reduction from this talent, even when I was trying really hard to see how much value I could get. So I don't really know if it's worth picking up. Just worth keeping in mind there. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Sins Exposed does increase the damage of anyone on my team who decides to hit someone on the enemy team. Let's go ahead and try to pull Varian back. We're in a bad spot here. Gonna go ahead and use my Laws of Hope to regenerate some HP, as well as Blind to make sure that Varian couldn't do too much more damage. Really, Varian is my main target here on this enemy team.
Just wanted to let you know that your videos gave me some confidence to try Falstad, and I'm glad I did. Was in a game that we were losing until I was able to flank and get a gust.
Nice.
A win done on 4 people that allowed us to win a late team fight to win.
Coming in making big boy plays with Falstad. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it. Doesn't look like we're doing too well here in the bottom lane, and we're kind of falling behind on XP, so it might be worth just leaving someone middle at this point. I have no problem being that person that we lead, by the way. How are the stacks for Kel'Thuzad? They are at 24. 24. I'm going to try to move in and take this objective because it looks like the enemy team's rotating away. Sonya was able to get a nice kill. I blinded him a little too early. I should have waited for the smash. But we'll just go ahead and back up. There's 2 people middle, and they're very overextended. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Careful, careful, careful. The only person here that could actually hurt you is the... Oh! Alarak! Alright. I'll stay and soak this lane. We are going to hit level 10 before the enemy team.
Seems right.
I wonder if... Okay, so I am going to go for Blessed Shield, but I wonder if Falling Sword would actually be okay here. Hey, bud. I like seeing the Sins Exposed icon on every minion. That's kind of cool. We just lost our Sonya in the top lane, so we need to try to gather this if we can. Protected, by the way. Gonna go ahead and blind him now that he's smashed. Interrupting that with our ult. Just trying to channel. Fuck! We can totally kill him. Maybe not with Lily there. Alright. So the Dragon Knight last time didn't really get too much value in the middle lane. We're going to go ahead and grab our sippy cup. Uh-oh. We're going to go ahead and grab our sippy cup. Come on! There we go. We did some damage. Now, luckily for us, the Dragon's actually going up to the top lane. Now, the top lane is typically the lane you do not want to push at all for a couple reasons. The first one is that the top lane has the least... Wait, does it have any? The top lane doesn't have any mercenaries that can help push it, right? Don't the bruisers go mid? Also, fighting on these bridges are really bad. So, I mean, this is a good thing that he wasted so much time. Oh, the bruisers do go top. Okay. We can do a lot of damage here, especially if we knock this out right away. Trying to stun for our Sonya to keep her alive. I'm going to go ahead and blind as well. Unfortunately, she was a little bit too far forward, and she's going to be taken down. Laws of Hope coming out, as well as a slow on Varian to keep him off of me. Really nice damage coming out from Kel'Thuzad here, though. He's doing a great job of grouping these guys up. So far in this game, we've mitigated 30,000 damage of what the enemy team has been able to deal out, which is not too shabby at all. And we're only going to continue to get tankier as this game progresses. Dude, fucking Protected, by the way, is so strong. All right, I'm going back. Actually, I'll help clear the wave, and then I'll go back. I should leave. Sonya back up to the top lane to get some XP. Maybe coming down here, can't quite tell. We're within hook range. I was kind of hoping he could go for it so I could do a split-second Iron Skin, but he decided not to. Sonya did help us defend the middle fort. I think we should be applying a little bit more pressure to these guys taking over camps and making it so they're on the back foot a little bit. They've been doing a really good job of getting the objective. So we want to try to get a little bit more map control so we can stop them from doing that as easily. With that being said, we also need to soak to level 13. Which we can do in middle, no problem here. So I'm hitting the minion wave with Sins Exposed, then using Condemn, which deals increased damage to minions. Just trying to dance around him so we didn't take damage. Looks like Varian's trying to smash on our backline here. 3 members of the enemy team right here. Went ahead and stunned the Varian. Gonna blind him now as well. Trying to stick to these guys like crazy. We are going to be picking up Holy Fury here. I guess the team stopped. Couldn't really tell you why. Ugh.
Well done.
Can we keep going?
That's enough of that. Very well.
All right, go channel. Sonya is fighting up top. Oh, she got it. Okay, I'm going middle. Go.
By the light. Over here.
I'm not gonna be able to pull stitches off this. And that bile is actually a pretty smart move. It stops us from channeling for quite some time. Gonna go ahead and pop Laws of Hope here. We're running really low on mana though. The enemy team was able to retake bottom. I was gonna go back while I was in the bottom lane there
Much better.
because I was really low on mana. But when I thought I might be able to get the dragon, I stopped. So as a result, we're pretty low on mana at the moment. Sonya on the wrong side of the map. Hopefully she's okay there. We have our ult, we have our trait, we have just about everything we need. Nicely done.
My wounds heal. At least you tried.
Two members of the enemy team up top, I believe that was Lily and Asmodan, are going to be retaking that. Stitches pushed up really far here. We shouldn't let him get away with this. Gonna go ahead and stun him here. Slow him down with our punish. Hit him with the Sins Exposed. That's going to be enough to secure that kill. Alright, good. Dude, I feel like I'm fighting for mana tooth and nail this game. It wasn't like this last game. I mean, I ran out last game, but it didn't seem like it was that crucial. Like, it seemed like I always had some. So maybe it is worth picking up that Condemned talent. The enemy team recapping bottom at the moment.
The crusade calls.
So, we're not going to get this channel. Not right away, anyway. Variants here. Asmodan rotating up the wrong way. Does see us rotating down, though. We don't really want to fight this variant. However, this Asmodan, abso-fucking-lutely. So the punish is going to slow him, and I'm just going to try to get in his way and make it so he can't leave. Blind on the variant. Nice chains from Kel'Thuzad. Let's go ahead and stun. Fucking Kel'Thuzad, man. Oh my goodness. Fucking cold-blooded killer over here, Kel'Thuzad. Holy fuck. Alright, I'm going for it.
Of course. Well done. Bad luck for you.
Good job, team. Really nice job. I'm gonna hit middle. I do recommend going straight to the bottom lane usually, but I'm gonna hit middle because it's free XP and it's just sitting here. Bottom already has a minion wave pushing up. So we can try to shove in middle as far as we can. And then turn around and go take bottom. Which I'm going to do now. Hopefully these guys just back up. Asmodan is on the wrong side of the law here. I might be able to just... I was going to say kick him back into our base, but kicking him down to the bottom also puts him in a pretty bad spot. Now I can just cut off the enemy team's advance so they can't get to him. And that should be a pretty dead Asmodan. That should have kicked away Varian there for sure. Not Stitches. Wow. Dude, Kel'Thuzad's fucking killing it, man. Alright, the dragon is down. I really wished he would go in.
Over here.
I really... Uh-oh. I stunned inside of this. We're gonna blind him here. Fuck that turnaround. Alright, I vote we stay. We have Cassio. We could tank these pretty well. At least get the wall down. And now we leave.
Very well.
Stunning inside of the Kel'Thuzad ult is really fucking fulfilling, by the way. Using our judgment to lock a person down there. Now, my main complaint about Johanna has always been her level 20 talent here. She has some pretty good choices in here. Heaven's Fury is kind of interesting. Blinded by the Light allows you to do some cool stuff too. But the issue is that Indestructible is so good, it feels so mandatory for every game that I feel like you have to pick it up. The team's going to stop Asmodan up there. He's pushed up so far, there's no way he gets away.
By the night be damned. Akarat wills it.
Yeah, no way. We're definitely not the fastest character in this game at taking this camp. We could take this, we can go pressure theirs, we can do a lot of stuff here just to maintain this map control. We have the 2-level lead right now, which is putting us in a pretty good position for the next objective as well.
We're not done yet.
The bottom keep is looking pretty weak. We should be able to take that no problem if we're able to secure this dragon.
That feels feels much better.
A proud victory.
The crusade calls.
Yeah, I just vote that we take this right away too. Fuck it.
Marches on.
Let's apply so much pressure to him that they don't that they don't know what to do. They have to come defend middle lane
Awaits heroes.
or top lane,
And destroy
and then we
your
could just take
enemy.
bottom. Why do I keep thinking that these guys push middle?
We did it.
Sonya didn't fully channel. She's doing that now. So hopefully these guys rotate up in a really bad direction, and we can just cut them off. Ooh, someone's still down here. Hey, how's it going? Gonna stun as he charged in. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Now 3.
Just gorgeous.
Smash them.
This sets us up for an easy Dragon Knight. Assuming... Oh, Sonya!
Wills.
I thought she stayed top for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up then.
By the light be damned.
I'm just literally sitting here with all of my cooldowns. I'm waiting for them to engage on Kel'Thuzad. The second they do, I stun them for 1.5 seconds. Then when Varian can't escape because he already used his fucking charge and his smash, I blind him for 1.5 seconds. Then if he starts to think about moving, we slow him for 2 seconds. And he's just fucked. Johanna feels really good in that scenario, in that control scenario. She feels really fucking strong.
A proud victory.
Fuck this wall! I'm gonna take it right down middle, boys. Look, he's afraid to engage now. Varian ran away from that hook. Oh my goodness. It shouldn't matter too much.
Keep up the fight.
Maybe it does.
That's the way.
Good job, team. Are we backing up or are we staying?
Hero of the storm. Has ended.
Damn. Damn. So the mistake I made there was I used my blind on the building because I wanted to proc Sins Exposed. I should have blinded Varian when he jumped in so he couldn't kill me. And that would have won the game. The greed was unreal. Going for core and getting... Hold on, sir. Shut the fuck up, first of all. Going for core and getting 93% of it down is not greedy. That's 93% less of the core I have to kill later. That's not even remotely greedy. Shut the fuck up. Rule number 1 is don't backseat game.
Yes.
We have all of our forts remaining. All right.
Make your peace quickly.
Soon the shrines shall awaken, heroes.
Can we cut him off? He has a Lily. Can we do it? Did Condemn just interrupt that? No fucking way.
Two dead.
All right. GG.
Why not?
I'm in the groove.
Team?
Make your
Activate the shrine. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
We have Undestructible again. Indestructible. All right, that's basically how you play Johanna. You clear minion waves, which is really satisfying
Smile upon
for some
us.
reason. You try to peel for your team, and you get a Kel'Thuzad that's way better at this game than you are, and you just let him win while you stand around with your fingers cocked and ready on a button. That's pretty much the same Johanna I remember from last year. It's pretty much the same character. Sounds so used for in today's video. Laws of Hope, Sins Exposed, Blessed Momentum, Blessed Shield, Holy Fury, Holy Renewal, and Indestructible. Did I ever finish my point there? I felt like Indestructible is a bad talent because it seemed so mandatory. And if I was going to change anything at all about Johanna, I would have them go back and add Indestructible as a stacking quest of some kind of similar to how Jaina works, since we just played Jaina, where if you do what your class is intended to do, slowly over time, it builds up the amount that Indestructible will mitigate. I think that would be a great idea. Like, let's say every time you slow someone or stun someone, like second slowed, second stunned, something like that, throughout the course of the game, builds up your Indestructible meter. And then even at level 1, as you take damage, you can still proc Indestructible if you're about to die. It'll just be for a significantly lesser amount. And then by the end of the game, if you're having a great game, it could be a pretty substantial shield. I thought that would be a great idea. Because having to pick Indestructible every game feels kind of lame when there's other cool talents you could also play. Anyway, end of rant. We soaked a lot of fucking damage that game. Kel'Thuzad did 100,000 damage that game. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I have 14 fucking push-ups to do on top of the 500 I've already done today. Oh my god. See you guys next time.